How you doing, YouTube? Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of collaboration, hopeful goodness, in the form of Revolution Brewing and Hop Butcher for the World. This is their superstructure. This be a Imperial Hazy India Pale Ale, coming in a paltry 9% alcohol by volume. Yeah, done and done. Yeah, I've been ripping through these collabs. It was a 3-beer collab that they did, Hop Butcher with Revolution, and Jeremiah from Hop Butcher sent them off with some other Hop Butcher beers, and I've really dug what I've had so far, so I'm kind of curious to see where this one lands, because, you know, not the other previous ones was West Coast IPA. The other one was a kind of a recreational lager is what they called it, and not that Hop Butcher doesn't do recreational lagers or the West Coast thing, but those are more, in my experience, wheelhouse beers for Revolution. I think we're stepping into Hop Butcher's kind of realm right now. So see how this sucker plays. Jetson style art, awesome. Yeah, it's like a little Capitol building built on money, I guess, or books and money. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, she looks part of big old hazy. A little bit of particulate, something weird floating around in there. Could have been in the glass before I actually poured it. I mean, rich orange, kind of big old hazy is what it looks like. So, talking about 9%. I don't know if they actually call out hops or anything like that on here. No, they do not. Yeah. Let's see what this has. Tropical. It's so tropical fruit leaning, it's not even funny. I mean, it's just rich kind of mango, kiwi, kind of cantaloupe, kind of rich kind of tropical fruit. Your prerequisite kind of citrus behind that, with a nice emphasis and like a pineapple kind of orange kind of thing going on. And dare I say, even a little bit of soft stone fruit. It really is kind of a fruit medley, a fruit kind of mixture across the board, and very kind of ripe and sweet, but not overly sweet, kind of organic kind of way. It doesn't smell anything like a 9% kind of hazy as far as like booziness or anything like that. And there's a little bit of soft, very, 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 very soft kind of green on the edge. I don't think this is going to be all that bittering based off of the nose, but we'll see what's what. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's danger beer right there. Yeah. I mean, this is probably one of the better 6.5% hazies I've had in a while, except it's 9%. Yeah, that's the thing. It's rich. It leans heavily into that tropical fruit. Very much a mango, kind of cantaloupe, honeydew, kind of melony kind of vibe on it. A little bit of soft citrus there. That peach thing kind of loses its muster in the actual taste, but even it was kind of muted and small on the nose to begin with. This is all the tropical fruits. There is a nice kind of green to it. Has a little bit of bittering going on, but nothing too aggressive. It's not sweet in the grand scheme of things, perceptionally at least. Obviously, it's a sweet beer. It's a hazy Imperial IPA, but it doesn't come off as sweet. But like I said, it drinks more like 6.5% than 9%. I don't know if I necessarily hate that on this beer. I know that's that soapbox I get on, but every now and then, yeah, I'm going to rail on it a little bit. I want this a little bit lower ABV. I was going to be like, sometimes these higher ABV, when they skew a certain direction, I can get down with it, and that's because I believe you're pulling off some kind of impact, whether it be from a malt or a hop or something like that you can't necessarily pull off unless you do it in high ABV beer. Not the case here. I think you can get to this level of awesomeness at a much lower ABV. But honestly, outside of that, it really is the only thing I'm going to knock about it. There's nothing as far as negative goes. Leans that nice, rich kind of tropical fruit, except for fruit flies that I don't think there's actually fruit around here. And it has that soft little green and a really nice, soft, sultry mouthfeel. Didn't even mention that yet. And a really nice, fun beer. I mean, this is tasty. It's definitely Hop Butcher influence all the way, with a brewery that makes fantastic beers on the other end of things. A great collab. It's cool to see, not that you didn't get Hop Butcher vibes from the other beers, but this is, like I said at the get, a bit more of what I'm used to from Hop Butcher rather than Revolution. So it's cool to see that kind of back and forth, tit for tat, kind of what each brewery does really well in combination. Yeah, fun beer, tasty. Just the ABV is a little bit too big for me. What can I say? I'm a delicate flower. So let's talk about it. Is this one of the better triple IPA, because that's what this is. 9%, that's triple IPA. Triple IPAs I've had. It's still worthy even in a conversation up towards the top. It's just, man, I want this to be 6.5, not 9. Value and availability, no idea. I assume this came out of Revolution. Somebody out there in Chicago, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like big old hazies and you are not an ABV watcher, I mean, I'm the opposite. There's a lot of people that like beers the opposite way I like them. They want that drinkability in a larger ABV. I'm the opposite of that. I want that more kind of impact at lower ABV. So if that's your kind of realm that you like to stick in when it comes to beer, this is definitely going to be up your alley. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, down there if you want to talk about it. I'm going to take a sip though. That's how good it is. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of collab goodness right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers.